invest to further earn money from that investment. So every investment, there is always a risk. So in construction management or project management, the investment is basically on a project that we want to do. All right. Beside the manpower cost, beside the facility cost that you have to pay, the rental, etc. Right. So you have to consider, okay, what sort of investment do you want that project to be, right? The higher the risk, the more return. That is according to the risk management theory. But this theory sometimes may not work through work because of the unforeseen circumstances in the marketplace. All right. So when you run a project, let's say you tender a project, your boss got the project, okay, you must constantly measure, check, okay, especially the three things as I told you: time, cost, quality. And also, end of the day, you must know how to manage your people. So in this so-called financial situation, a simple one is the mean variant analysis. All right. So what they say here, MVA is the process of weighing weight expressed in variance against expected return. So investor use mean analysis to make an investment decision. Investor weigh how much they are willing to take on in exchange for a different level of award. All right. Mean variant analysis allow the investor to find the biggest reward at a given level of risk or the least risk at a given level of return. That means to say you buy something, okay, that purchases must be able to make use of it to the maximum advantage to yourself or to your family member, right? So like for example, now your parent may decide, okay, you keep on asking your parent, can I come to Singapore to do some study and maybe find some work? Your parents said, okay, I spend on my children, okay, I'm going to send you to Singapore. Your expenses per year may be about 20,000 or 15,000. Should I give the investment to my son or daughter? Right. So your parents have to think about it, the risk that you may face in the situation of no money to pay you for further staying in Singapore, right? So you have to, your father or mother have to, your parent have to prepare for that money, and in return, what sort of reward you're going to have. Okay, for instance, you tell yourself, your father said to himself, say, okay, I invest my son education in Singapore, hopefully he can get a good job, pay is better than India. So your parents say, okay, I decided to give you the permission to go. Then he prepared the money, everything, borrow from bank, everything, right? So he is taking the risk, and for himself, he had to analyze what happened if I send my children to Singapore. The outcome will be very different, right? After 5 years there, he may work and earn a lot of money, come back to India and build house or whatever, or buy plantation. Or another possibility, he come back to India with no money. Maybe your son may commit some crime and go jail, and after 5 years come back, no money. Okay, there is a unlikelihood that your son may commit this type of crime. Most likely your son will earn some money, right? Maybe help you to pay the loan that you take for him or yourself to come to Singapore. So these are some kind of investor. They weigh the risk. What is the risk and what is the reward when I give certain money, certain affection. That means maybe you love the girl so much that whatever the lady asks you to do, you do because you love her so much. But one day the girl said, okay, I don't love you anymore. Your money gone, your effort gone, everything gone. Right? So how high is the risk? Okay, if you talk about that money-wise, then this is the best formula for it. Just a short one. All right. So here said, mean variance analysis allow investor to find the biggest reward at a given risk and at least the least risk at a given return. So you put $10, in 1 year you can get $12, right? So that is the return that you see, the possible return. Oh, you hang on a minute, someone called me. Hello? Who? I didn't call this number, sorry. Yeah. Yeah, 2 o'clock. Or can be early, you know. Oh, 1 o'clock, 1:15. Okay, right, thanks. Right. Okay, so mean analysis, you see your reward. So here they say the whole concept here is MVA is one part of the modern portfolio theory. We assume that the investor will make rational decision about investment if they have complete information. One assumption is that investors seek low risk, high reward. Okay. There are two main components of mean variance analysis: variance and expected return. Variance is the number that represent how varied or how spread the number are set in a set. Okay, so that means to say that all the people in this world, you want to invest, you expect maximum reward. But by the theory of risk management, the higher the risk you take, the higher the return. Sometimes may not be true. Okay, sometimes due to circumstances change, you become high risk, low return. So in today's world, you have to constantly monitor. All right, monitor the return, monitor how much money you put in, the return is good or not good. All right, so this is the decision of a project. When you do a project management in a construction project, in the interior decoration or manufacturing or shipbuilding, etc. So most of the company have this so-called analysis. If you look at the corporate company, a big company, a small company, those owned by local people don't have the knowledge. They don't. They just estimate, okay, I can make money. For my past experience doing the same project, I can see 10%, 20% profit, right? But if you are more educated, more finance, so-called knowledge you have, you tend to want to do this analysis to arrive at a level that is for you to foresee in future there is a income for this investment. Weigh a lot of consequences, a lot of positive consequences or negative consequences. Okay. So this is what I'm trying to tell you. Whatever you do, okay, as a project manager, project engineer, project supervisor, whatever you do, whether its return is good or not. All right. Take for example me. Okay, I give you myself as an example. Okay. Yesterday, one company called me, go for an this coming Friday go for an interview. Oh, they want to interview me as a construction project of this multi-cable for this government project, laying of cable underground, okay? Underground. And above Singapore don't have the above surface line work. Okay, off underground, whether 2 meter, 3 meter, or 6 meter deep, or in a tunnel, all this type of job, I have to in charge of the safety and health portfolio in that company. Okay, I have to weigh myself. So in that case, I weigh myself of the income. All right. So now I'm teaching you guys and other places. Okay, I must estimate what is the value that I gain from teaching. Okay, my teaching is on part-time basis. 1 month, I can only teach about 5 days, 10 days, maybe 10 days at the most. So the 20 day, I don't know what to do. And that is 20 day, I do not have income. The 10 day I have. Right? I compare this with my potential job that every month they pay me a fixed salary. All right. Plus transport allowance. If I drive car, they will pay me a transport allowance, a telephone allowance. Right. So I must weigh which one is more profitable. One thing. Second thing is which one is more high risk. Right. Third thing is physically, are you able to take at this age to work outside every day, Monday to Saturday afternoon. Okay, Sunday I off lah. That's all. So I have to do all this consideration in terms of my health, in terms of money, income. Of course, when I take up the full-time job, I can safely say my salary going to be 150% more than what I'm earning now here. Okay. Of course, I will go for the interview. Whether will I get it or not, I don't know. Okay. Whether they offer me, whether the money they give me, the salary give me is enough or not, I think definitely is enough. I know the market rate. Okay. So as an investor, as a company people, or as an individual, you know the market rate, yet you are being asked to go for the job interview. Of course, you want to go because my current earning is not sufficient to cover my monthly costs for my family. Loan I have to pay. I take up some loan I have to pay, etc., etc. You see. So with this consideration, I want to go. But whether can get or not, next Monday I will know. So maybe I will tell you. Today is Monday lah. Next week. Tomorrow I won't be seeing you. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday I won't be seeing you. I give you the project already. Some of them are repeat questions that the first time I give you. So total I think 10 or 11 questions. Okay. So I have to weigh all these things to see whether the end result, the reward I'm going to get when I go to full-time job and part-time job. What is the difference? So the variant difference is about maybe 100%. What I earn here, $1. If I go to full-time, I'm going to earn $2. Same time, same effort, but I earn $2. Okay? So you can see that for me, the decision is, of course, go to the full-time job. And one question for me is the risk management for myself. At this age, do I have the energy, the thinking to take the job? So these are so-called the mean variance analysis. You have to analyze yourself before you make a decision. You don't just take a decision, do the job without thinking about the outcome, the future, and the present. Okay, and this job can last me for 5 years. If I can work 5 years until 70 years old, I'm good enough. I earn enough to spend for the next 10 years. If I continue working teaching, if I work 5 years, on the 6 years, I don't have money. I still back to square one, zero account. So it's not worthwhile to work in teaching because teaching salary is not enough. Okay, so you can see, for me, I have to make the decision, but I haven't come to that decision yet. After the interview, then we know. They offer me the job, then I know. Okay, so you can see that any investment, you have to do an analysis. Okay, so this analysis is very important for company, for individual, okay, for the nation as well. Okay, let's look at another case. Suppose now you work in a company, okay, local company. 1 month they give you 5,000, example, right? Then you have a job offer. The job scenario may not be the same, right? But the salary is only 5% more, maybe $100 more, maybe 5,100. Do you want to go? So you have to do a lot of analysis, think about it. What do you think? Should I go or should I not go? Okay. Just because of $100, and you have to work on your so-called your colleague. How's your colleague presently you have here? Is it very cooperative, very so-called communicable? That means you can talk to each other, anything, right? So the boss, how you treat you, nice or not nice or very bad. So all these things take into consideration, not only on money, but you talk about personal, the environment, the behavior aspect of it. So in terms of behavior, you find that the behavior in your present company, you are quite happy with it. But there's an offer, the salary increased by $100. You want to go. You use the $100 to trade the new office environment. If it's very good as what you have now or better, then $100 is worth it. If it's not so good and you feel a lot of pressure every day, nobody help you, the $100, is it worth it? Not right. So you have to think about all these consequences. So in project also the same. When you do a project management, before you take the job, you must think about, first thing is the money. Okay. Second thing is the manpower, how good your skill is, how good is your people can manage this project, can in terms of technical skill, in terms of management skill, can they manage? All right. So if they cannot manage, you as a project manager, you better think twice, or you go and source for outside so-called recruitment exercise. You take in the right people, then you tender the job and you get it done. All right. So you don't know actually what will happen. So you have to make your decision. Okay. So this analysis in terms of financial analysis, in terms of human analysis, in terms of equipment supply, raw material supply analysis, you have to do. Okay. Let's say you are a project manager or project director. So you have to think over it, whether it's worthwhile to do. Right? So take note of that. So any other question, gentlemen? I think I explained enough the risk already. All these things, the calculation, all these things, you can look into the internet. A lot of information there, and you can practice from there. When you start working, you look at it, you can practice. Right? No need to wait. Any question?
No questions, sir.
So this subject I try to explain to the best of my knowledge. I even give you my example. All right. So you can see that the risk, the hazard in the world, be it money, be it human, be it process, be it your bosses, there is always a risk. So when I join a company, I have to understand. Okay, I have to understand the company, whether it's stable or not. If not stable, do I want to join that company? I said, no, I don't want to join, right? So even though they give you salary by another 30%, you want to join because you know that this company eventually will close down. All right. So you must have a common sense of thinking about this. All right. In anything you do, not only in study. So after this course, more or less you are awakened, you are much better informed. All right. Anything to do, you have a risk. The risk is always there in Singapore, in everywhere in the world. So how are you going to cushion the risk? It's up to your knowledge, up to your skill level, up to your network. Okay. You need people to help you, to guide you through. All right. And also whether your financial status, are you at a stable stage or you are in the negative stage or in a positive stage. All right. This will help you to decide your future investment. Okay. All of you are graduate, you should be able to think about all these things. Not only on project management, other things, personal matter also, you think about it. Okay. So, any question or? Final repeat again. Any question or?
No questions.
Okay, Mahesh, are you there now?
Yeah, sir.
You don't go first. I need to talk to you on another thing. Okay.
Okay.
No question. Okay, you all can out, and you all receive the question from Miss Ma. Hello. Hello. Have you received?
No, sir.
No.
Okay, okay. Later I will call her. Oh, okay. So tomorrow I'm not around until Thursday. Friday I may see you or may not because the class over already. Unless you have any question, you forward to Miss Ma. Miss Ma come to me, then we have a lesson. Or if you the subject that you don't understand. Okay. So I see you. Bye bye. You all can come out on yourself. Okay, Mahesh, don't leave.
What's that?
Okay, you can remove yourself. Thank you very much.
Oh, okay, sir.
Thank you, sir.